We are live. When I say we are, you say live. We are. Thank you for not doing that. I really do appreciate it. You're thinking, people. You do what you want. You don't just do what I want. How you doing, everybody? Let's finish off Final Fantasy 1. We don't really have a whole whack to do. But we do have a optional boss of sorts. It's not really a boss, it's an optional monster we can fight that's stronger than the boss. We're gonna fight it and hopefully kill it. Hey, Chris, Michael Peterson, Kool-Aid Man. Hey, Stanley. How you doing? Patrick, how are you? Thank you, folks, for joining in tonight. I wasn't sure if I'd be on tonight, but I went out, grabbed some fish and chips. Well, mashed potatoes, but now I am all full of nutrients. Jeff Brooks, how you doing? I'm all full of nutrients, so let's do that. Oh yeah, Super Showdown was tonight. I forgot that that was even a thing. You will definitely not get any spoilers from me, Stanley. Don't worry about it. So let's get our ass beat by Warmack. See, I can walk right in here and go. Did I heal? I hope so. Alright. Yeah, I missed those I guess I should get those treasures. J3, how you doing? What is up, my dude? Let's do crazy things like beat these chimeras' arses into oblivion. Jonathan, what's happening? You're going live soon with what, Jonathan? Gabriel, how are you? Playing LA Noire? I've heard good things about LA Noire. I think I bought it used a bazillion years ago. I'm gonna do this, because I'm, like, not centered. I'm also not wearing a bright enough shirt, so I'm all, like, phasing out of existence. But that's okay, it happens. Just picked up Dragon Ball Fighter Z Ultimate. Less than 50. That sounds alright. I should probably try any current Dragon Ball game. For I like the series. I probably should, but didn't. I haven't really. I played a little bit of Xenoverse. I've heard that they made Fighter Z with, like, tournaments in mind. So it's probably pretty good. Latest Dragon Ball Fighter's pretty good, okay. Oh, it's solidly Guilty Gear style. Okay. I don't know a lot about Guilty Gear other than Bridget. That's about the only thing I retain from Guilty Gear. But once I found Soul Calibur, I never really turned back. So let's see if we can A, find Warmech, and B, not die to Warmech. Guilty Gear is Street Fighter on steroids. Gotcha. Get for PC or Xbox so we can versus. Oh, Dragon Ball Fighter Z. I would have to wait until I at least have a better computer, I think. Because I don't have the one. And I don't really plan on getting one anytime soon. Guilty is amazing. I just never really... Like, I played it Guilty Gear X, maybe? I think PS2, I want to say I played it on before. Oh, we got another healing helm. We got 3. Not too shabby. Vorpal Sword, eh? I'm sure it's not as good as the Excalibur, which we got last time. Sharp Edge Crescent Sword. Was that better than... No. Well, its accuracy is better. Anyways. So now we can heal 3 times per area if we so desire. Why are you so energetic? You usually look sad, no offense. None taken. No, I'm off for a couple of days. I went out, had some fish and chips. Maybe I just really needed that fish. It charged my ass up. Is my guess. I've also been doing a vegetarian diet, because I can't go a stream without talking about it 77 times. But I've felt more energetic since switching over to it. Good, bad, or indifferent. Hey, Lucian. Is this the actual finale? It has an exclamation mark, so yes. That's how I operate. If it's finale question mark, it might not be the finale. But if it's finale exclamation mark, unless I encounter some serious stream issues, it's going to be the finale. Oh, Aegis Seal. Shield that guards against petrification. Give that to me right now. Want it. David, how you doing? I'm here, what's up? Alright, went outside to get fresh air. I did do that too. Ooh, we found a tent. Let's get this last treasure and keep going up. So now I think only Mr. Dizzle can get petrified. We got 2 ribbons and this here Aegis shield. Aegis shield, however you say it. However you mispronounce it. 'Cause I like to mispronounce things. It's a grand old time at the Grand Old Opry. So unless we get to the top of here and fight Warmech immediately, so probably whatever I get done tonight will be what I get done tonight. I have some wedding prep to do. But if I'm done this in, say, an hour, I might do a tag team live stream after. Like, if we're just so damn efficient. That we beat this in an hour or so. It just depends on... It really all hinges on Warmech, because he's not a very common spawn. So I hope this doesn't take 2 hours for me to just die to him. Oh yeah, I forgot to do all of my things. There we go. More of my things. Does anyone know what game I'm going to stream later? I forget the name of that game you were talking about. I want to say Afterburner, but I know that's not it. That's my Father's Day gift. Oh, from my uncle. It's a new dab pen. Ah, right on, Stanley. Love it. Doesn't get too hot. I should maybe pay more attention to when Father's Day is. Oh, I did get that. Well, whatever it was, we're good now. It's right on, Stanley. We all... yeah. We all set. Yeah, I had myself a drink and some fish and chips. I'm good to go. Thugs Gaming, how you doing? I forget the context of me doing that. And I didn't have my hat on, so I really forget what the meme was all about. But I probably was hungry at the time. Just got my mom a chocolate-covered strawberry for her birthday. Sounds like... I imagine your mother would have liked that. I trust. Oh, Lamau. I'm more impressed that I didn't... like, I thought to mirror image it, because normally I'd be like, it'd be this way for me, but it's not for you. Because that's how mirrors work. Love fish and chips. Here in Seattle, it's the best I ever tried. Well, I wouldn't have even got it, but last Friday I went to a local sports bar. They got their fish and chips special. It was $10. And it was so good. I couldn't get over how good it was. I've been looking forward to it all week. I couldn't tell you the last time I've looked forward to a meal. It didn't knock my socks off quite the same this time. It was still good. Like, I'm still gonna go next Friday and have another one, but... just threw me right off. Atlantic Canada is a good place to get seafood. Predominantly clams. We're clam county. Or any sort of Atlantic variety of fish. Like Atlantic haddock, which I had tonight. But Atlantic salmon is good too. Never had Pacific salmon, but like, I don't know if I'd want it. After it being, you know, transported across the country, may as well just grab the... you know what I'm gonna do? This will be faster. Warp. What fish? Haddock! Had myself some haddock. Try eating once a day. Trust me, you're always gonna look forward to eating dinner. Good old intermittent fasting. I can't bring myself to eat once a day. I'm more of a eat till I'm not hungry... excuse me. Eat till I'm not hungry kind of guy. But when I've done the vegetarian diet, maybe I'll try intermittent fasting. I'll feel it out. Oh, red snapper. I don't know if I've ever had red snapper. Probably not. If I did, I wasn't aware of it. I know I've had, like, haddock, trout, tilapia, salmon. Oh, what is fish? Or is it what it sounds like? Oh, fish and chips. I don't know why they call them chips, but it's fries. It's fish. It's just fried fish and fries. But I got mashed potatoes instead. But colloquially, it's called fish and chips. I don't know if that's just a maritime thing. I believe it's more of like a British slang, chips, for fries. I could be wrong about that, though. Torap, how you doing? What's happening? You know what I should have done before streaming? Went pee. I don't know how I pulled that off. Yeah, good evening. You just made my day, homie. Well, thank you, Thugs Gaming. I'm glad to be of service. Yeah, British Empire slang. Gotcha, gotcha. Pork chop and cheesy potatoes. My next favorite meal. Oh no. Golden needle. We'll shower you with golden needles. Surprised Kool-Aid Man didn't go first. Phil Grogan, how you doing? What is going on? Ready to watch some optional bosses get their ass beat? I hope I will do that for you. I feel like a bit of a dunce having to go pee like 11 minutes into a stream, but I'm gonna cause I can't hold it anymore. Which is surprising, because you think I would've, like... You think I would've known before I sat down, but... I'm not holding this in. I'm not a monster. I'm not a monster like these monsters here. Let's do all this stuff. And then I'll be back after I make myself lighter. But then I should be back for the rest of the episode. I ruined the joke, it ends with PP. I can't even get that right. That was like the joke wrote itself. I couldn't even. Do that thing where I don't spread, like, piss molecules all over my stuff. Alright, I'm all empty now. I'm all empty of I wonder if Speedy actually got in front of the camera there. No, I guess you couldn't see him. I am great, Phil. How are you? Not drunk yet? No? How many more till you're drunk, Michael Peterson? Ugh. Harv's beard is goals. Thank you, Tora. Okay, ribeye medium. Excuse me, ribeye medium rare Irish red potatoes baked with rosemary and butter with asparagus. Oh, very nice. I've grown to really enjoy asparagus, but I never think to make it for myself. I need to get some in the next grocery order if I'm gonna do the whole vegetarian diet thing. Get some asparagus all up in me. Yeah, battle theme. For the victory! I got a fill for the DS today. So not the Nintendo DS? I feel like you're talking about something else. The opening to Fighter Z is giving me chills. Love it. Nostalgia at its finest. I should see it. Kraken? I'm not sure if you're asking me if I'm going to fight the Kraken, or if I was drinking Kraken. No. Either way, no. Kamikaze Ray, what's up? Hi, Harv, going up the pyramid? Again, yes. I want to fight Warmech. Then the boss. Ah, drinking Kraken, very nice. Oh, Final Fantasy III for the DS, gotcha. That was where I first played it. Apparently, Final Fantasy III for the DS is way more tolerable than for, I should just warp out again, because I'm being really... Okay, also... Yeah. It's gonna take long enough to get up here anyways. It's like 17 bucks. I'd say it's worth 17 bucks. It's not the best Final Fantasy, but... $1 an hour. You'll have to put your thinking cap on, that's for sure. Yeah, unless you have friends in the retro game business. Not now so much. Those days have come and gone. Yeah, it happens, it happens. Don't forget to grab yourself some sweet peas, sir. Sweet peas and asparagus. I need to make more smoothies, too. Because I'm not eating iron, really. I need to get spinach and make smoothies again. Got my copy for like $9. Oh! Even better. Running over my partner in LA Noirs. Hashtag goals with the car. Did you, does that game over you? I don't know how that works in LA Noir. I miss smoothies. You can always pick them back up again. Unless you're on a no smoothie diet. In which case, you can't have any. Douglas, how you doing? I will never be a vegetarian. I would have said the same thing. Even like 6 months ago, if someone said that you're gonna try vegetarianism, I would have laughed and laughed. But here I am. I mean, like I said, I am still having fish on Fridays, so I guess it's more like a pescatarian. But still, I felt better for the most part. There's something with my eyes that isn't quite right. But that might just be me not sleeping enough. Haven't decided yet. Final Fantasy III for the PSP. How is that version? Jesus Christ. I couldn't tell you. I only tried the DS version. Hey, Frank, how you doing? Hot tamale tits. The best kind. Who doesn't like some hot tits? Yeah. Ah, are you our masters? Yes. Reverent Wings. I played a little bit of Reverent Wings for the DS. It didn't hook me. Didn't hook me. Might be another one of those I need to try it again situations. I was in a doctor's office or something when I tried it. So I probably have my mind. How are you, brother? Pretty good, man. Pretty good. How you doing? The PSP 1, 2, and 3 doesn't play right on the PSP. Wonder why that is, because I feel like a UMD would be, like, borderline impossible to scratch. They're in, like, a plastic casing. But I don't know. Leave me alone, game. Your random battles. I'm running from this fight, because screw this. Remiel, how you doing? Vegetarian, eating nothing more than cheese, pickles, jalapenos, and steak. I am behind 3 of those food groups. Where's that goddamn stairs? Thought you ended this last evening. I was kind of planning on it, but then I got here and it took a while. And I thought... Because I still wanted to fight Warmech in here, which is supposed to be like the ultimate enemy in the game. So... I wasn't sure how long it would take, because he's kind of a rare enemy. For all I know, I'll run up to the top, fight him in like 4 fights. But it might take hours. If we find Warmech really fast, and then beat the game really fast, I might do a follow-up stream, but as it stands right now... Oh, excuse me. Jesus. Jesus Murphy. Hangs like an acorn glued to the bottom of my torso. What? Oh, how's it hanging? Gotcha. Hey, Scruffzilla, what's happening? One sec here. Is it possible to beat this game without a White Mage? I'm pretty sure. I think there's... like, videos on YouTube where people, like, four of everything you could imagine. 4 fighters, 4... Oh, I could have gotten up there so fast. Anyway, yes, like 4 fighters, 4 monks, 4 black belts, 4 everything. White mages, even. I can't imagine it would be a walk in the park. But it's definitely a thing. Yeah, it's proven to be possible to finish with any class. Solo. Okay, even one step beyond. Hey, Norian G Gaming, how you doing? Let's not go this way. Stop attacking me every less than 12 steps. I'm gonna run from these things because I'm gonna be doing all kinds of grinding on the floor Warmech is on anyway. I thought about clearing out the final dungeon first, then coming back here. But as I'm sure you've noticed, I've thought better of it. Ah, there it is. Well, okay. Oh, let's keep running. Keep running. And Sunday, I guess I'll hit Final Fantasy 2. Harv, do you have any experience with VR? I recently brought an Oculus Quest. Did you know? And it's amazing. Not really. I played VR twice. At a buddy's house. I played... I think it was a Hitman game on VR. And I also played Beat Saber, which I think I could get horribly addicted to. Because it's like Guitar Hero, but with lightsabers. Be good workout. The Dizzle's dashing blonde mullet is where it's at. Oh, is it ever in the 80s? You gotta have yourself a mean mullet. Cheesy potato Zarbe. I want to try some VR so bad. Every passing day, I want a VR. More and more. Like, I just recently saw the VR Five Nights at Freddy's. I want to play it so bad. For whatever reason, it just really appeals to me. You know, one of these days, we'll get there. What's the hurry? Looks like my cousin when he was 9. Oh, Gabriel, you going to bed? Well, have a good night. In which case, thanks for dropping in. Yeah, I did get started a little later than typically, but I decided to go out and get some fish and chips. If you missed my announcement earlier. Hey, Chris, what's up? How you holding up, Chris? I greeted you at the start, but I wasn't sure if I got you. Why are 2 of them dead? Oh, they ran away. I love how they ran away before I got a chance to run away. Oh, it's 10. Well, you got me. You got me good. This game is as intense as CG Spans. Yeah, but we can find this game, though. That's the difference. In all honesty, I've never owned a ranked-up male priest in this. Oh, no? Really? Goodness. Maybe I should have ran from this thing. Doing great. Got a B average this semester. I'm off for 2 weeks. Congrats, Patrick. Good job. Are you doing, like, summer session type of thing? I think Square Enix will ever do a 3D remake of Final Fantasy 1. At this point, they should just do a VR version of Final Fantasy 1. However that would work. In my view. You're doing good. Excellent, Chris. Super-de-duper. This is Preferial. I can never say that word. now that allows you to walk and control the camera. Oh, what? For PSVR, it's like the rolling rocker for the NES. Oh, leaves your hands free to do hand stuff. That's interesting. Oh, I see. So you would just kind of like, say these are your feet, you just kind of like do this to walk type of thing. It's probably like the best way to do it. I think it's up. Yeah, Sullivan's on a different schedule than other schools. Ah, okay, got you. Peripheral. Thank you, Frank. I will forget. Probably in 15 minutes, but I'll try my best not to. Peripheral. I also have a hard time saying superfluous. Although I think I actually said it right that time. Oh, sorry, I meant White Mage. Yeah, that's what I thought you meant, like the White Mage. Excuse me. Did you go the... Pardon me, good God. How do you put up with my bodily functions? Do you ever, did you use a red mage when you played through? Or did you just not level up your dudes? Peripheral. Scrumdiddlyumptious bar. That's the stuff. Why is my phone vibrating? Stop. Oh, vibrator. Stop vibrating. Phone. They're basically priests. Yeah, and black mages are wizards. Yeah, they are. Might as well be a priest. Same concept. Although, you know, I'm sure you could get by without this stuff. That's pretty good to have in your back pocket, though. More healing. So that blue dragon hit people for like 200 damage. Just disgusting damage in a game like this. Where you just don't get more than 1,000 hit points. There's no room if you... Well, there would be room. But the slash is too close to the numbers. Okay, now it was... I think just straight down. I don't remember. The annoying thing about this is if I find Warmech and then die. Okay, then it's on the left-hand side. I think it's just here, isn't it? Yeah. Did you ask something about red mages? Yeah, since you said that you had never seen the leveled up White Mage, I was wondering if you used a Red Mage instead. Or what your party was. I feel like that'd be a real struggle to not use, like, a White Mage. Mewtwo. Not to be confused with the Geodude. Even though it sort of rhymes. Yay, more levels. Not a moment too soon. Storyline in FF1 blew my mind as a kid. Yeah, as a kid, certainly, I could see that. I didn't really have much exposure to this game as a kid. I know I watched my brother play this as a kid, but I didn't realize it was Final Fantasy at the time. I didn't know what it was. I just knew it was an RPG he was playing. But yeah, I think they kind of nerfed the story a little bit in this one. Because from what I understand, it's like... You're basically in a post-apocalyptic world. But I don't think the PS1 version really... like, explains that. I must have been playing this game at the age of 4 on the NES. I think for me, it was like my brother had rented it before. I didn't own this game until I was in grade 10, I believe. Took a while to get it. I'm gonna assume that I'm not gonna fight Warmech immediately. So I'm not gonna fully heal immediately. Alright, here goes nothing. So it's wander around. You have like a 4% chance running into war mech. Honestly, didn't give it a solid playthrough until I was an adult. A game like this would definitely be quite daunting for a child. But yeah, I wouldn't exactly recommend this be someone's first game. That'd be a little rough and tumble. Ooh, dark pudding. Dark pudding pie. Can we even damage these things? I don't know. Let's heal with everybody. Because we can. And see. Story is that the fiends of chaos are absorbing the energy of the four crystals in the world is ceasing to function. Oh, stopped using thieves in this. Okay, at some point. I think I used to choose them, but I'm the same way. It's like, I think thieves you can count on going first. But outside of that, there's not a lot of functionality. Okay, let's take bets how many rounds Harv will take to get the war mech. I'm gonna say 14. It'll take 14 attempts. That's my guess. Ah, then I latched on to Mystic Quest. Now that's more of a... That I would have an easier time recommending to a beginner. Then FF6. Also a good one. FF6 is classic. How did I? Okay. I must have... I must have critical hit it or something? I don't know why it died. Yeah, that's definitely why. Wasn't paying attention. 7 attempts? Oh, 6 to 7? Oh, you're being so kind, folks. I hope you guys are right. I really don't want to be doing this 2 hours from now. Okay, generally going with the Red Mage, position 1. Master, okay, Fighter, Black Mage or Fighter, Master Black Mage. Last Red Mage. Okay, I always have at least one Red Mage. I think any other time I played this game, I went like Fighter, Red Mage, Black Mage, White Mage. Or the first time, I mean, I played this. Then at some point I used a Thief. This is only my 3rd time playing through this game. Only. Is 3 times through a game and only? I'm not sure. Oh, it's chocolate bars from Canada, arrows. BRB. Alright, Douglas. 2 Black Mages are also pretty good. Huge damage for sure. I've just beaten this game last week for the first time myself. 1 sec. I also use the PSP version. I'm trying to beat Final Fantasy 2. I'm trying to beat all the Final Fantasies that I haven't beaten yet. Doesn't hurt. May as well give them all a try. Yeah, nice. Okay, it's the best party. Okay, I think what you did. Thank you, thank you. Well, Red Mages are just good jack of all trades. Having that secondary healing and secondary attack magic is handy. Of the crucial stuff. Pardon me. Keep using this healing. The point is at the end they discovered that the Light Warriors will eventually defeat them. So they started a plan in order to exist forever. Yeah, in a cycle of rising and defeat. Yeah, this is where the whole time... Yeah, that's kind of time travel-y. It's always a bit of a mess. Gotta be careful with time travel. It's easy to write yourself into a corner, but also depends if it matters. They always need 1 master, I think, and probably 1 fighter. Hey, Scrubbledub, how you doing? Scrubbledub. Best party is a full row of Red Mages. That would definitely be like the most well-rounded party. I already lost track of how many times we've done this. I want to say this is number 4. Oh, you heal and you fire too. At least I had the wherewithal to memo. Stop paralyzing me, please. Stop paralyzing my people with ribbons, please. You're being ludicrous. Now would be a great time to know a song by Ludacris. Bingo, what's up? If you're a Cloud, do you prefer Aerith or Tifa? 21-year-old Cloud? Probably Tifa. Although I feel like, within the context of the game, he was more into Aerith, but, you know, stuff happened. Yeah, Red Mage is... Finish the PSP version of 4 Red Mages. Red Mage is best class, hands down. More healing. Oh, you do have a Red Mage pick. I couldn't tell. Because my vision is not as good as it used to be. Yeah, they're more versatile, but not strong. Use the Night Monk, White Mage, Black Mage. In that order. I hear you there. It's working out well enough now. It was a bit of a rocky start, but we're here. Ludacris has the song Move, bitch. Oh, get out the way! That one? Get out the way, bitch. Get out the way. My mom told me my middle name was Red Mage. Remiel Red Mage Valentine. That has a nice ring to it, actually. I would be pleased with that name. The hat is what makes the Red Mage godlike. Oh, it's all about that feather cap, eh? Yeah, that one. Okay. Beep, beep, whoop, whoop. I ain't playing around. Make one false move and I'll take you down. It's true. I'm jealous. I think this is the fifth combat. Combat Wombat. I think that's a YouTuber. Combat Wombat. Probably. If they're not, they should. Thought of another name that I thought would be like a good YouTube name, but I forget now. Famous Ignoramus. That's it. Masters look like Edgar. Yeah, different colored robes on. More of a blue fella. But they do, like, the crown type of thing they're wearing gives them that sort of look. FF11 classes are based on FF1 classes. Oh, so there's 6 classes in FF11? I know, like, nothing about it. Come on, Warmech. Come out, wherever you are. I need to scratch you off my bucket list, Warmech. My face disappearing, maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit. Yeah, the original was Roll Out, another Ludacris song. I'm sure I've heard it. I'm really bad with song names. But if I hear a song, I'll be like, oh yeah, that song that I've heard 100 times. Ludacris. You're Ludacris. The way you're rolling out. Ah. Yes. Well, if you're just gonna go last, then whatevs. Crumbly Coast, how you doing? What is this? It's Final Fantasy 1, my friend. What's happening? How you doing? I guess that Nullfire spell was a little pointless. But we did it anyway. We gave it a try regardless. Irregardless. Irregardless isn't a word, but irregardless of that fact. I don't know, if you used it in Scrabble, I would let you have it. Like, if you played the word less, then put regard to attach on to less, then attached ear to it, IR, I would let that slide. So if you ever play me in Scrabble, bear that in mind. Nothing much. Right on, right on. It can always be worse than nothing much. Isn't Edgar a little older than Sabin? We'll check that. I am pretty sure Edgar is the older brother. I'm about 90% sure. Hey Harv, what level are you right now? And yes, Edgar is Sabin's older brother. Okay, he is. We're around level 25, I think? Thereabouts? They actually made a word because people messed up. They're like, shucks bro, it's a word now. Oh, they're twins? Is Edgar still technically the older twin? I'm not sure. That's something that I don't remember, them being twins. Yeah, Edgar's twin brother traded the throne for his own freedom. Look at the memory on you, Jeff Brooks. Totally forgot. Yeah, they are twins. Okay, okay. I stand corrected. I sit corrected. I am corrected. Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen are billionaire twins. At least. Do they still exist? Like, have they done anything other than drugs in, like, the past decade? Not that I'm judging, but like... That's my impression that I'm under. Pretty much once Full House ended, I couldn't have cared much less. And then once they turned 18, pretty much the entire world stopped caring. Yeah, lots of drugs. J3, he almost did the final boss, sorry. Yes and no. I only have one more dungeon to do. But right now I'm trying to fight like this optional boss type monster. It's not technically a boss, you randomly run into it. But it's the strongest enemy in the game. And I want to fight it before I go on to the final boss, but I only have one more dungeon after this. So we're definitely getting close. Yeah, Palom and Porum are also twins, you were right. Because they had a special attack called Twin, where they could use Comet, or... I forget the other attack. But Comet was one of them. It was like Meteor Light. Meteo Light. They have a clothing line or perfume line. Oh! Well, then they don't need to do movies then. But they don't really need to do dick when you're a billionaire. That's true. Correct, they are twins. It never really occurred to me how often Final Fantasy has twins somewhere in the games. Because there's like, what, 3 sets of twins in Final Fantasy 12? Off the top of my head, there's 2. I think there's 3. For whatever reason. On Warmech. How can you be hiding on this narrow hallway? Getting crazy go nuts. Wouldn't have made sense if there was 2 twins set in one Final Fantasy. Yeah, I don't understand why they would do that. No, like, Ash and Rex, I think, were twins. And then there was, what? Was it like Balthier? Or not Balthier. Didn't Bosch have a twin? Yeah, it was, he definitely had a twin. I forget his name off the top of my head. He was one of the knights that you fought. The judges. Gabranth, maybe? Final answer, Gabranth. After Full House, they did another TV show, and then they did those Mary-Kate and Ashley mystery. Yeah, straight to VHS shit that people bought. They also have a couple of games out, which I'm sure are great. Yeah, and then lots of blow. Yeah, then the rest of the blow. That wasn't snorted up in the 80s. Because apparently ever did cocaine in the 80s. That's the impression I'm under. I mean, I was alive in the 80s. I didn't do cocaine. I think whatever the estimate was for how many fights it would take to find Warmech, we've already kind of exceeded it. Game Boy and Game Boy Color. And Game Boy Advance. And maybe the best DS version. Yeah, maybe the best, the DS version. Well, obviously the DS version would be the best. But you gotta play the other three almost to completion first before you play it. That's the trick. I should probably memo again, because I don't want to lose, like, 5 levels if I end up fighting it and dying. That would be less than ideal. Yeah, we surpassed the number for sure. Who's ready for E3? I mean, I'm ready to hear secondhand information about E3. Probably not going to catch it myself. Yeah, that's right, Harv. Now you're getting it. Oh, I got's it. I got's it to go. Let's do this time. I think this makes sense. Unless it doesn't. 50-50 chance. Makes sense or it doesn't make sense. I don't know. They have like, I don't know, 50-60 hit points, this Dark Flan. Dark Flan. However you say it. Yeah, that oughta... I'm surprised they both survived that. Anyways. Let's see if that works. I could try to run from everything here, but if I can gain extra levels, that's... I would like to. Just so happened to crit them both. This bitch has had 10 games on DS, but they had a PS game. I read somewhere that you could possibly encounter Warmech in the final room before final boss. Is that right? Isn't it typically found before Tiamat, though? Am I just mixed up? I thought this is where you fought him. Alright, what's your favorite class in this? In all 12, counting all the minor classes as well. I'm partial to the Dragoon class. I've always been a pretty big fan of it. I'm not sure what it is about the Dragoons that I like so much. You'd think I'd be a Paladin fan because, you know, my fellow Harvey, Cecil Harvey from Final Fantasy IV became one. But I was always more of a Kain guy. But yeah, I'm all about the Dragoons, the Lancers. Considering the Thief looks totally different than the Ninja. Used to be a weird, crossover. Like Thief to Ninja. I don't know what a Thief would turn into, but turning into a Ninja seems a little odd. Excuse me. Pardon. I love when I have like a little bit of trapped gas, but it won't like quite come up. Come on, body, let the gases free. Don't need them. Maybe oxygen, that's about the only gas you need. Yeah. Sure, going through all 96% of them non-Warmech. Good and proper. Oh no, don't cast Null All, I'm just gonna hit you with brute force. Ta-da. I feel sorry for anybody who just randomly ran into Warmech and like, oh, alright, let's fight this normal enemy. Gets wiped out. You're like practically asleep fighting it. Yeah, let's keep doing this. Well, you can't choose gender in this game. Yeah, I just realized, that's silly. On NES, white men's look kinda girly. Yeah, until you upgrade them. Can't create a female character ever in this. No, they just didn't... Never really occurred to them, I guess. To have the distinction. I'm not sure if there even is a Final Fantasy game where you can choose the gender. Hey, up DZ, how you doing? I am all okay, how are you? Oh, you can in 14, yeah, that makes sense, I suppose. I think I remember reading the strat guide back in the day. Oh yeah, you can have female characters in tactics, yeah, that's right. Yeah, you're right. So yeah, a couple of them. Yeah, probably all the tactics games you can. Surprised Warmech didn't find me now because I'm like kind of beaten down a bit. Fine, good game. Final Fantasy 1, first time I see it. Yeah. It's a tough one, but worth trying. Holy moly. Maybe I better heal a little bit. Yeah, let's do that. Here, Warmech, Warmech, Warmech. If you treat Warmech... Why did I not heal? Guess it didn't really matter. All the rare enemies in this game, it's well, self-evident, I guess. They're not too likely to stumble across them. I want to say the chances in this are better than the NES version, but don't quote me on that. Oh, come on. Come on, game. Just want Warmech off my bucket list, okay? Is that a crime? Probably. It's probably a crime. I'll get thrown the clinker for it. I remember it being around the actual doorway to Chaos. How would I just Google it? I'm Googling it. Fairly sure he's here, but I've never actually fought him, so... The War Mech, also known as the Death Machine, is an infamous foe from the original Final Fantasy. Located in the Flying Fortress on the bridge leading to Tiamat, it has a 3 in 64 chance of appearing each time the Light Warriors enter a battle on the bridge, making an extremely rare enemy. Apparently there's also, like, a... there's some sort of T-Rex you can fight, too, and some other enemy that's just as rare. Laertes. Alright, if wishes were horses, you'd be in the cavalry? Yes. Yes, I would. How'd you know? Hey, Juan Sebastian, how you doing? Feeling very good, Knight. Feeling good tonight, Juan Sebastian? I hope so. Just found out you can multi-target enemies and yourself. Oh, what? You mean, like, simultaneously? Oh, I'm playing FF2 right now. I mean, I'm just going by what the internet tells me. It's not always right. Yeah, with magic. That's what I figured you meant. Damn it, Warmech. Here, Warmech. Can I even run from these fights? Probably not. I gotta turn my air conditioner on before I sweat to death. I can't stay put tonight. Oh, he did run good. There. Nothing like not sweltering to death. It's exquisite, not sweltering. You guys know your shit. I gotta go make the dishes, hooray. Okay, thank you, Harv. Till we meet again, man. Alright, Remiel. Thanks for stopping in. Have a good night, and I will catch you later. Excuse me. So this is a random encounter. You know the odds, or the percentage of the battle? According to Google, it's a 3 in 64 chance. So far, I think we've done this more than 3 in 60, whatever I said, chances. Time, tries, yes. Words are fun. But yeah, it is a random encounter. Another instance of them being kind of like... Would have been nice to have this not be a random encounter. Let's memo again. Retrospect, I should have filled up on potions. Won't know until 64 battles later. We gotta be approaching like 20. So 3 in 64 is slightly less likely than 1 in 21 battles. 1 in 20, I guess. Which really isn't good odds at all. I've struggled to get 1 in 8 odds at times.
Like I said, it'll be frustrating if we die to him, because I don't want to spend another 3 hours trying to find him. But I want this off my bucket list. War Mech is on my bucket list. Item drops can be stupid. Oh, can they ever? Earthbound taught me that. I had to play through Earthbound, like, 10 times or so before I ever got a Sword of Kings. I tried every time I played the game. Like, for hours. It took me years to get it. It was ridiculous how long. I was, like, in my 20s when I finally got it. It took forever for some reason. Then one of the last times I played it, I got 2 Swords of Kings. Which is completely useless. Because you can't even sell them. Second one's just a paperweight. I think you can put it in the Escargot Express, but still. Yeah, War Mech's nuke. Well, I got my own nuke. I got a nuke of my own. So I make no promises about trying to fight him twice. It's already been at least a half hour. Hey, Dane Wallace, how you doing? Love this game. Right on, right on. I'm just trying to find War Mech right now. I've never fought the bastard. And I want to. I want to be victorious. Being all rare and stuff. I would have rathered they have them in a room that's not like totally obvious to get to, and have the likelihood be way higher. Like if they can have trap floors all over the place in this game, just make War Mech a trap floor. I mean, it's easy to say that 30 years later. You gotta kind of give this game a little slack. One of the first ones. RPGs, I mean. Wow, that didn't knock him out, I'm surprised. These were pretty well at max hit points. It's crucial. I'm gonna have max money by the time I get out of here. Even though it looks like I could spill into the millions. I stand by that. Oh, come on. You think with all the luck I sacrificed to the scratch ticket gods, you could give me goddamn War Mech in, you know, less than however many fights I fought. Because that's how luck works.
How long you been hunting him? Probably about a half hour, I want to say. Longer than I would care to. I know he's rare, but... It's not like I'm trying to play the lottery here. Like, on one hand, it's not like I would want Warmech to run into me, like, 3 times on the way to Tiamat. It should just be so annoying. We're also kind of grinding, so... Not all bad, I suppose. We have all this healing stuff, too, so... No harm there. RNG is kind of the bane of my existence in games. A little bit. What did I use with... What did I use? Dia? I didn't mean to do that. Oh, I'm in the right place. I double-checked, though. Just having a bad run of luck here. So it seems. This place kind of sticks out since it's such a narrow hallway. This game doesn't do that whole time. Yeah, guard those dark flames. One more mech. I do have to figure out like a point of no return with it. Because if I'm here an hour from now and I still don't fight it, it's like, well, fine then. Here, Warmech. Ugh. At this rate, I might as well have gone to the final dungeon and come back. Oh, boys. Boys, oh, boys. Boys will be boys. I'm off tomorrow. I'm going to a wedding, but I'm off tomorrow. Get all kinds of sleep. But even still, if I ran into Warmech the next battle and beat it, still probably only about an hour left beyond that. I can't imagine the final dungeon would be much longer. I forget. Although, if I remember correctly, the best weapon in the game is in the same, like, floor that the final boss is. An hour past without the secret boss showing means there could be some sort of pre-existing conditions. I don't think there is. But I have kind of finicky RNG luck as it is, leaning towards shitty. Now, if I'm doing like some sort of gambling thing in a game, a little more likely. Outside of that, don't hold my breath. Remember in Disgaea 2, I'd cause a sleep status with higher level enemies in the item world and use my low level thief to steal from them. Did that give them a ton of experience? Is there a specific reason why you'd use a low level thief? It's been a while since I played Disgaea 2, so I don't remember how that all spills out. I'm not gonna shave, I like it. I like my beard. It is getting hot, though. Chat, should I shave? I don't think so. I don't think anyone in the chat's going to agree that I should shave. But you're entitled to your opinion, of course. Fade, thank you. Don't you tell Harv to shave. Thank you, sir. You know damn right. I think it was because I didn't level them. Oh, it was like a 1 in 1,000 chance. Good God. Maybe more. Yeah, no way. Yeah, see? Thanks for getting my back. This man's beard is a national treasure. It's the Canadian gene in me. Gotta show it off. Can't let these follicles go to waste. If I'm not gonna use these follicles, they should be up here instead. Have one or the other, it's only fair. The only thing you should shave is more large for the T. I should. I should also insist that everyone uses a lard emoji on my Discord. Just, you know, don't forget the lard. Yeah, I feel that. Yes, memo again. Did I actually do that right? No. No, I didn't. I had a good feeling about that one. I don't know why I felt that way. I was incorrect. Man, it's been like 30 fights. Do me a solid. Other... I saw something to effect. Oh, and Viz too. Just bad, I guess. The shave will increase female listeners. I beg to differ. Welcome. Hey, Kate, how you doing? I love the beard. Thank you, Kate, for showing up right when someone's saying a shave would increase female listener. We need more gamer followers. Yeah, who cares what sex they are? I agree. Male, female, just someone to chat with while I'm streaming. Come on, Warmech. Have I not proven myself worthy, Warmech? Yeah, and the best females. Correct. You got that right. You know they're a keeper if you can find them in the MegaHarv stream. Warmech. Hey, G-Iron, what's happening? How you holding up, G-Iron? Yeah, total keeper. Final Fantasy record keeper? You always needed more iron in your diet, MegaHarv. Maybe. Maybe a little more iron. MegaHarvMatch.com, a new service? Maybe I better patent that. MegaHarvMatch.com. Only the finest. Yeah, I'm gonna reassess this whole thing around the 2-hour mark. Yeah, MegaMatch.com. Yeah, it matches you with MegaHarv and no one else. Best service. My favorite. I'm a little biased though. MegaHarv service.match. MegaMatch.com. Some licenses to print money down there. Well, not like down there, but you know what I'm saying. Yeah, oh, MegaHarv's best dating site for gamers. JK. I'm being more like hindsight is 20/20 about it, but I feel like they should have instead made it so if you decided to come back here, that Warmech is just where Tiamat was. That would be way less frustrating. That'd be a fun video. And a great site. It would be both. That might be worth writing down. I still have a couple of video ideas that I was gonna do. And like I bought the props for it, but I just didn't... Still haven't done it. Any of them. Guess I'll just wait till I feel compelled to again. Yeah, finally picnic baskets and find love too. I mean, what better to... I mean, every good picnic basket needs a picnic blanket to go with it. Like one of those, what, gingham blankets? Whatever that... the material, the picnic basket... picnic blanket material is called, I think. Gingham. I'm looking up. You don't make your own props? It depends. Some props I can't really make. For the idea that I have right now, like I could make it, but it's just it's easier and cheaper to not. It'll make more sense if I do it. Not that it will make sense. The whole point of this thing that I'm talking about is that it won't make sense. But when I think about it, I laugh like an idiot, so... You think I would do it? Oh my god. Now, you can... Thank you. You can run Usha too, yeah. Picking it baskets. Yogi Bear. Yogi Berra. I think one of the most frustrating things to try to get in Final Fantasy, sort of, is... What is it, the pink tail in Final Fantasy IV? Unless you have an alarm. In which case it's not as bad. But you need to go in like one particular room in the last dungeon, and you have a 1 in 64 chance of even finding a monster. But if you use an alarm in that room, you will always find the monster. But even if you do that, you still have a 1 in 64 chance of even getting it. So you have a 1 in 64 chance of finding a monster that has a 1 in 64 chance of dropping an item. If you don't know about the alarm thing... Although I imagine you would if you're going to the lengths to try to get Pinktail. Really isn't worth it unless you're like trying to, if you're playing the DS version with the super boss in it and stuff. Hey, boo boo. It's been so long since I've watched any Yogi Bear, which I suppose makes sense. Let's save again. Alright, Warmack, I'm giving you about another half hour. If you don't come back from your lunch break, I'm gonna go to your boss. And I'm gonna beat him up. Show him what's what. Hey, Joshua, how you doing? I am here. I was on late, but I am here. Now, I've spent probably about a good hour trying to find Warmack at this point. Not being too lucky about it so far. I think we're getting a little bit of a grind on, for what it's worth. Might be just one of those things I wind up doing on my own time, and that's just kind of it. Saw that there was one of whatever I was fighting and I got excited. Game keeps teasing me. Doing okay. Did you find him? Nope. I have not. He won't come out and play. Warriors, come out and play. Never watched the Warriors. But I remember the commercial for the video game on PS2, and probably Xbox. Maybe he's scared. He should be. I'm scared of what I'll do to him. What's gonna happen is he'll show up after I get kind of whittled down hit point-wise. Oh, dude. Warriors is one of my favorite movies. You should check it out. Game isn't bad either. Oh, no. Yeah, isn't The Warriors, like, kind of a classic movie? I figure it must be, like, pretty decent if they made a game of it however many years after the fact. I have a feeling The Warriors is, like, what, an 80s, 90s movie? Like, it's kind of... Like, it didn't come out and then they made a game, I don't think. Like, immediately after. We'll just have to add that to my pile of movies that I need to see that I've never seen. I swear one of these days I'm gonna go on, like, a movie watching bender. Even just being in the theater this past month, it makes me want to try to start going a little more regularly. Just go, like, once a paycheck, watch a movie. Who's it hurting? Gets me out of the house. I can exist. Came out in the 70s. Okay, gotcha. Game came out in early 2000s. It retells the entire movie, plus some extra backstory. I wonder if it'd be better for me to play the game first, then watch the movie. I guess it's whatever I get my grubby mitts on first. Warriors come out to play. Can do either, really. Okay. Oh, it's probably the best movie to get. Oh, really? It's probably the best movie to game adaptation out there. God damn. I can't go to a movie by myself. That doesn't bother me in the least. Done it before. I did it. I watched Endgame by myself. I had someone with me for John Wick 3. It doesn't really chat my ass. I'll go watch a movie on my own. Why do I keep doing that? I need to stop doing that. But it's generally I don't feel compelled to go to movies, but I think if I just decided I was gonna watch, like, a movie every paycheck, I'd probably be like, wow, I like a lot of these movies. I just don't know enough about them to want to go a lot of the time. I kind of want to see that Dark Phoenix movie just because I heard it was, like, really bad. Because I love me a bad movie. I would almost rather watch a bad movie. So I'm not gonna laugh at. Light Phoenix. I love bad movies. Right, it depends on the type of bad. I like cheesy goodness. But yeah, then there is just, like, bad. Like, it's not so bad it's good, it's so bad it's bad. Which is kind of impressive when a movie is that bad. I've definitely felt that way about some movies, but it's not common. Try to run, I guess? All the mind flayers will run away before I get to. Oh, good. Cool. The Room. Now, I think I could watch The Room. Killer Condom was a pretty good bad movie. It was a movie that was based in New York, but it was a German movie. And as the title implies, it was about a killer condom. Well, it wasn't even really a killer condom. It was a it might have killed people, I forget. But, like, as you probably guessed, it was a condom. Looked like a condom. And it would bite off dicks. And, like, there's this private investigator guy that was also bisexual or gay, I forget. I don't think it's really relevant as far as the movie's concerned, but anyways. He goes to, like, put the condom on. He's about to, like, do this guy at a hotel. And the condom bites his ball off. So he has to. So he ends up taking up this investigation to try to find the killer condom. Oh man, if you want a bad movie, Killer Condom. It's like, what a premise. What was the... I think the protagonist's name in that was Mario Linguini. Something like that. I presume he was Italian. But he was German, living in New York. Although my brother asked, that I remember him asking this at the time, and it was a legitimate question. And I wonder if this is a thing, because it probably is a thing. Was the German guy, the German people in New York, doing New York accents in German? Because if, like, say we were going to have a movie in Germany that spoke English, there would probably still be a German accent on the English. So that was probably the same for Killer Condom. They had a New York accent, but they're speaking German. At least I'm guessing. Deathbed? I need to see that too. I'm guessing that was actually a movie. Deathbed? I need to see that then. Monster Dog. Pretty sure there's a movie about a haunted lamp. That sounds plausible. You're looking incredibly glowing tonight, Harv. Oh, thanks, J3. I gotta fan myself with my beard. You got me all hot and bothered. Too kind. It's all this talk about killer condoms, isn't it? Making me glow. Night of the Lepus is Killer Bunny Rabbits. Oh, there's definitely like a whole world of just bad movies that I should watch. That I don't even know exist. Oh, Rubber. Yeah, I watched Rubber with some people, with a group of friends, but they couldn't handle it. They had to turn it off. And I was like, dude. I know how it ends, but like... But yeah, something like Rubber. My kind of movie. It's a totally ludicrous premise. Oh, Saving Private Ryan was a very good movie. It was. I never saw the whole thing. I saw the Beaches of Normandy scene, and I think I saw up to... I don't know if this is a good identifier in the movie, but there's like one part where a guy is dying, and he's like, can I do anything for you? And they're like, give me morphine, basically. And then they did, and he died. I think that's more or less when it was late at night when I watched it, so I passed out. It was an intense movie, from what I saw. Never seen this movie myself, but I heard there's a movie called Teeth. Yes, I believe. I heard it was bad. I haven't seen it, but from what I understand, it's a movie about a vagina with teeth. Which isn't a new concept. Vagina dentata has been around since, like, I don't know, ancient Rome. But yeah, I'm sure it's a bad movie. Raw was gross. I'm not familiar with Raw. Heard of Deathbed. You boostin', Harv? So, inadvertently, yes. I'm trying to find an optional monster who's basically like a super boss in this game. But he only has a 3 in 64 chance of showing up. I'm trying to find it, but we haven't been lucky, really. But we are getting some level ups. Oh, I'm level 31. I was a higher level than I thought. But no, I've been trying to find him for about an hour. No such luck. But no, now that I've heard of Deathbed, I think I need to watch that. There was a movie that Vile was talking about. It was like... Spaghetti Man? Something like that. It was about a guy who, like, ate radioactive spaghetti or something, and then he could shoot spaghetti. Something like that. I don't... Pasta Man? I forget the name of it, but it's something to that effect. That place, drop good item. Like, we found some good items here, but... From what I understand, this monster, if we beat it, does drop really good armor. Or it has a chance of dropping really good armor. Not really holding my breath on finding it, though. I once dated a woman like that. Oh no. I hope she didn't rip off your stuff. You ever seen First Blood? Rambo? Rambo First Blood? I want to say I saw a little of it a long time ago. I should watch all the Rambo movies again. Like, I would like them. Sure I would. The Fly is a weird movie. Is that Vincent Price? I think it's Vincent Price. Because if it is that the one with Jack Nicholson in it? Maybe I'm thinking... But Jack Nicholson when he was like 19. He was so young. This movie I'm thinking of. Maybe it wasn't The Fly, but... Might have been like Dracula or like Frankenstein's monster or something. I don't remember. No, I don't remember. Good. Found him. Found him. Alright, I'm gonna put the sound back in my ear now. Oh, Jeff Goldblum. Okay, I'm way off base. Alright, let's not die. Let's take not dying under advisement. I'm really not healthy right now. Not as healthy as I would like to be. Cure for yourself. Should I null all? Ah! Cure for. Nuke. Nuke! Yeah, finally. Ever played Galerians on PS1? I do not think so. I don't like it. Oh, you heal yourself, you bastard. You rat bastard. Fuck, I want to use heal, but... Ah. Well, thank you, but, like, if he casts Nuke again, I think we're just fucked. Jolly well fucked. Well... I'm glad I didn't try to heal Mr. Dizzle in that instance. Let's do Life 2... Healing Staff again. Oh, that's not good. Well, here goes nothing. Okay. This isn't looking good. And totally what I didn't want to happen is what happened. There's no point in even healing again. Oh, thank God! We did it, we beat Warmech, fuck him. Thank God, I was so lucky. Oh, baby. Thank you, folks. Thank you so much. Don't you think healing 22 points of damage and the opponent does 300 damage return is turn wasting? I mean, a little bit. But I thought that it might give me enough strength to keep one of them alive. That might have actually worked out for Kool-Aid Man, so... as luck would have it. Yeah, thank you, everybody. I was pretty sure I was gonna die there. But no, we are good. So let's just get everything and go beat this game, shall we? There's other rare monsters we can fight, but he's like the piece de resistance, the coup de grace, you know, one of those French words. Entrepreneur. Stuff like that. Things of that nature. But no, I totally went into that battle a little more beat up than I would have liked, but I was kind of getting into that routine where I may as well just go the first town again. That's along the way. Spent a lot of time on that bridge in the PSP version, this bastard never appeared. Just dumb luck, I guess. It's a 3 in 64 chance, I guess. It took us, I don't know how long. Over an hour. Frustratingly long. Excuse me. Frustratingly long. So there, we're all set now. We can beat Warmech, we can beat Chaos. Item shop. Stay at the end, then item shop. Oh, don't block the item shop. It's funny, I had other stuff up and it popped up on this page right as he popped up. Yeah, that was a kind of a quick, fortunate battle. That was kind of lucky, because my main character did a critical hit. And I sincerely doubt he would have survived another onslaught. Unless he decided to strictly focus on the Black Mage. Yeah, baby. Our levels are going to be a little askew now, I guess, but... yeah, everyone's still the same level, but... different experience. Actually, I think Azure and Kool-Aid Man both have the same experience. Is that right? No, it's not. They're close, though. Really close. Anyway, it's kind of a non-issue now, because we beat them. Let's go. I was gonna walk, but why? Oh, was I supposed to do anything else first? I'm not sure. Let's go here now. One way to find out. If I just go here. Hi, it's the old chosen ones. Am I dreaming? It is the light of the 4 crystals we could not regain. Take those crystals and step into the portal of time. It'll take you 2,000 years into the past. The 4 fiends of chaos were taking the crystal's light and sending its power to the past. Someone 2,000 years in the past is absorbing that power. He is our true foe. The light of the 4 crystals shine upon the black crystal in the center of the chamber. United, the 4 forces will open a portal to the Temple of Chaos as it existed 2,000 years ago. Ooh. Ah! The crystal's radiance has restored my speech. Chaos cast a curse on us, turning us into bats. We are sky people. We came here after tracing the root of the world's ruin to this place. That was 400 years ago. A long time ago. Alright, let's go. Let's do this. The 4 crystals were laid over the black crystal. The tide of time advances to engulf all, and the dimensions begin to twist. Just one step further and you will travel 2,000 years back in time. Hey Harv, can you name a character after me? Called Jarv. I could do that. Memory permitting. I will do my damnedest to remember. Alright, Temple of Chaos. Can I even? No? Okay. Alright, let's just start looking around. Oh, yeah. Anyways. This was always badass. Traveling, yeah, 2 millennia back in time to take out the ultimate being. Hope in my lifetime I can go back in time and save the world from the ultimate being. Maybe I'm in the process of doing that now, but I had amnesia and I just forgot. I should be doing that, but who knows. This place has a secret area before you go back in time. Oh, yeah. Yeah, what, the GBA and the PSP versions both have a secret area, I believe? This one doesn't. What level are your characters? 32? 32? 31? Ultimate being. Even though Warmech is stronger. But I digress. Do I digress? Do you draw a diagram when you digress? Yeah, my monk does hate being cold, it seems. I'd have thought a monk would be more... would have, like, the mind over matter to deal with extreme cold. But I am not a monk. OMG, you're so underleveled for this part of the game. I beat Warmech. How underleveled could I be? We'll see. We'll see how this goes. Yeah, the white dragons are purple and red. Is this Yu-Gi-Oh? You would think so. They look like they have blue eyes. Blue eyes, white dragon. Approximately the only thing I know about Yu-Gi-Oh! I think I wanted to buy another thing and forgot. When did I get a 3rd ribbon? I totally missed that. Here you go. There you go, my buddy. Why? Wear that instead. Alright. Usually people reach this place in levels 40, 50. I guess because you didn't buy all the spells. I could. I mean, I still could, but I'm not... Oh yeah, I did miss a lot of the spells, didn't I? I figured it mostly... These ones are mostly the important ones. Anyway. Let's just feel it out. When we get to the final area... All I care about getting here is the Mirasame. Or the Masamune. The ultimate weapon. It's in the... Pretty sure it's in the... That's not good. Pretty sure it's on the same floor as the final boss. Stop that. Why is you so strong in this game? If I remember well, the Excalibur and the Masamune can be used by all classes. The Masamune can for sure. I didn't try to equip the Excalibur on anyone else. Seems redundant. Like, really, everyone else in my party should be doing other things. Although if push came to shove, I'd probably put the Masamune on Mikey P. Because it just make Dizzle weaker. And Azure should be doing, like, black magic anyway. I couldn't imagine how frustrating this game would be if you, like, got up the... like, did the Tiamat Tower, but didn't think to look to go... like, to be hinted towards going to the first dungeon for the final dungeon. Because why would you think to do that? I wouldn't think to do that. Go. Yeah, the warriors get really strong. The monks are surprisingly strong when they're bare-handed. I think my monk actually does higher damage. Let's compare and contrast here. I didn't even look. 588. 483, okay. Never mind. Hey, Jez Deletion, how you doing? Oh, poison is deadly in this game. Well, I don't want to instant die. I think I have protect rings on everybody, so I don't know if it's like a guaranteed block. What's going on, Harv? Just got off work. Right on, right on. Wish I had a damn beer. Or a bowl. Yeah, that's not a bad way to unwind after a long day at work. I had the fish and chips that I wanted, or fish and mashed potatoes, and a drink to go with it. Just one Moose Light. Kinda just what the doctor ordered. Spruce me up a bit. Gonna shower in a minute, Harv. Wanna join? Yeah. Yeah, I do. But only if it's you showering me with kisses. Then I will accept. Thief is always my favorite class in any game. I agree, so long as the thief has the steal ability. Because I find there's always something priceless to steal from any given enemy. Like, if you're really meticulous about it. Oh, there you go, I got a beer in a bowl. Well, share with Jez Deletion then, he really needs it. I don't know, you didn't have them. Oh yeah, if you didn't have them, you would be raging by now. Oh, you got that right. No kidding. This might not be a bad time to excessively healing stuff. Hey, you guys, can we order a pizza? By all means. Please do. I know what I did there, I just can't defend, so... That's the closest thing to not attacking I can do. I just don't want to waste all my potions immediately. I don't know how long this dungeon is. I'm sure it's longer than the last dungeon. I would reckon, anyway. Thieves are not a well-developed class in this game. Yeah, aren't thieves basically just fast? And that's kinda it in this one. You can't steal with them, so... I'm not too concerned. Ooh, just finished a pepperoni pizza. Cool beans. Speedy, you eating any batteries tonight, buddy? I don't think he's eating a battery tonight. Oh, hey, Harv, guess what is probably going to make a surprise appearance at E3? Oh, Baldur's Gate 3? How long has it been since there's been a new Baldur's Gate game? I never played them a whole ton. I didn't dislike them. I played Baldur's Gate, I think on the GameCube, Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance. I like them enough, but I feel like they're better experience, like, multiplayer. But no, like, before I ever heard of Baldur's Gate, I played Champions of Norath, not realizing that it was basically a Baldur's Gate ripoff. So I always think of those games as Champions of Norath games. Okay, it has 5 floors and you need to go up and down. Oh, okay. I see. Why did I do that? Could have gotten a little more healing in. 20 years, yeah, that is a long time. Thief on Final Fantasy XI is broken strong right now? How so? Do they get a lot of hits in? Just super fast? Oh, let's go in the middle. Me in the middle like that. Stop doing that. That Taylor Swift song. Oh, crazy high weapon skill damage. And you're probably playing with fire if you nerf classes in a game that old at this point. Yeah, I always thought Baldur's Gate was like a reasonably popular series. Like, popular enough that it shouldn't have been 20 years since the last Baldur's Gate. Or the last numbered one. One of the best damage dealers. The Thief. I'm sure they can steal and stuff. Let's go this way. When are you gonna kick Chaos's ass? As soon as I can find the bastard. I'm gonna beat the ever-loving piss out of him. Show him what's what. Healing. It's sad with the advent of using healing to harm the dead. Yeah, Dia spells are rare in the series. Well, once they kind of realized that you would heal with... what? Oh yeah, I forgot how you fight like the fiends. I don't know why the Death Eye reminded me of that. But yeah, like once the game realized that you could use healing to hurt undead enemies, they mostly ignored it. Outside of, like, Holy. Yeah, Dia is pretty rare these days. Because I need that money. Why are you giving me money now? Stone plate rests on the floor. Seems to emanate an evil force. Okay. Oh, I probably have to use that staff again. Even though we're 2,000 years in the past. Death Eye gives you 1 experience of 1 kill. He's even more stingy than the Beretta. Even in Final Fantasy I, they're experimenting with enemies that give you, like, nothing. Kinda glad they didn't do that for all the bosses. I understand the appeal of it if you're doing a low-level run. But outside of that, I find it annoying when bosses don't heal you. Or, give you experience, I mean. I'm gonna run out of potions at this rate. Until I find another, like, Black Knight. More levels. Green Dragon's true power comes from their toxic farts. Yeah, they're painful. Painful farts. What? So this is here for no reason? Okay. Oh. Is this something I could have just used the whole time? Oh. Okay. I guess that's why I got that forever ago. Glad I tried to use that for no real reason. Alright. You scared? Not really. You should be. Because you're on scare tactics. No, I wouldn't say scared. Maybe a little scarred. From various burns and lesions throughout my existence. Do I care about this? No, I don't, because it's nothing. It's literally nothing. See ya, Rios. That did a bunch of punches. How many was that? Let's see on the replay. 8. If we actually got the haste, excuse me, if we actually got the haste spell, we could probably get max hits with our master. Master martial artist. Alright, well, now I'm glad I didn't try to come here first. Because it seems like you can't turn back. Yeah, do more things like that. Dizzle, bring in the pain. 70. Yeah, at the Excalibur, you're still not quite as strong. I know I saw stairs back here someplace. Speedy! Bloody. Hey, bloody. Ah! Why'd you do that? That was rude. Trying to burn out my retinas. Haste and Steel makes you able to one-hit KO. Chaos does it? Speedy, it's like, I'd rather stare into the sun. God damn. Speedy, stop doing that. It's like, you won't let me eat batteries, meow. I'm gonna mess up your setup. PSP version you can put on a serious fight. Since his HP is multiplied by 10 times. Well, yeah, that actually sounds legitimate, like you might pose a threat, if that's the case. Alright. Speedy. Is your cat trying to kill you, or use the lights in your room to make you blind? Both. He's attempting both. Excuse me. Yeah, that should... Call the police. Yeah, I'll get them to arrest Speedy. How do you even put a cat in handcuffs? You'd have to cuff all their limbs. That doesn't do so much damage now, but if I got hit by 9 of those, it'd be not my idea of a good time. At some point, maybe I should try to find, like, a proper kind of stage light. Because I'm using, like, an outdoor floodlight type of thing, but I have a like, paper towel folded in half in front of it to, like, dampen it. It's probably a better... Probably something better. I think a 911 operating... My cat's trying to kill me! They're like, calm down, sir. What do you want? Good stuff. Hey, Mr. Dizzle, how you doing? Dope, I made it for the finale. How's everyone tonight? I'm doing pretty well, Mr. Dizzle. How are you? We beat Warmech earlier in the stream. So, hooray. So now we're just trying to beat the game. We are in the final dungeon. Yeah, it has a gun. Shoot me with a catnip gun. An AK Kitty 7? I don't know. Holy moly. Oh, Molly Swartz, how you doing tonight? Go for it, Harv. Thank you, I shall. Let's do this. I don't know how I ever would have done this without these these free heals as young MegaHarv. I was also probably like 15 levels higher when I did it. Not too bad. Kinda sick. Well, that sucks. Enough to where I already called off for tomorrow. Oh. Well, at least I can say I have to watch the finale. Right on, right on. Well, yeah, that's... I found that was always kind of the main thing with work. If you call plenty of advance, just leave me alone. If you give them time to fill your shift, then they can figure it out. I love how Ryos and Chimeras just do fire-breathing attacks. Yeah, it cause like 30 damage. Yeah, well, the Chimeras, I almost understand. This is like they were in the previous dungeon, but the new ones you think would do considerably more damage. They just don't. Yeah, more levels. What? Did I just go in a circle? I guess... I should have looked in all the corners. I didn't. Figured out. LOL, I forgot to like. Well, thank you for... I presume you saying that means you just hit the like button, so thank you. Much obliged. All dead YouTube engagement. Or I just do this. No, that's where I came from. Okay, this enemy grouping, would you get a grip? Wonder if we're gonna break 1,000 damage before we finish tonight. I'd like to see 1,000 damage in one strike. I'm guessing it doesn't cap at 999. We can heal 9999 for some reason. Maybe because monsters can have that much, hypothetically, like into the 4 digits. Stream up, or is that just my crappy internet? I think it's your internet, Mr. Dizzle. But you probably can't hear me say that. I just got sidetracked because I saw, yeah, that there. Anyways. Well, let's go in all the corners then. Check the 4 corners. So kinda getting whittled down. This will use my data. Alright. Chaos is 2,000 HP. Okay, up from his 1k on the NES. Is that the case for other bosses in this? So I think Tiamat had more than 1,000. When the PSP has 20k. I mean, that would at least be a battle. Yeah, sure. Roll the dice. Boosting your attack to the max level of steel and haste. Oh, is mandatory to beat him in the super bosses. Is that like even if you like level 99 type of thing, or just whatever level you would reasonably expect to be at this point? It'll probably be worth my time to play that eventually, the PSP version. It has bonus stuff in it I've never tried. You know, and a super jacked up final boss. Is it over? It is over here. don't think that's where I came from. I hope not. It'd be annoying. Can't stream tonight. Oh, why not? Probably tomorrow morning. Oh, I might as well then. It was level 81. Oh. I had a hard time beating... Oh, Omega and Shinryu was in it as well. There's a whole lot of Final Fantasy bosses, isn't there? So I think Squall yesterday was saying there's also, like, Phantom Train and Ultros. Or maybe I'm thinking Final Fantasy 2? People say that max level Chronodia with all 4 fiends and chaos absorbed. What? It's insanely hard. Sounds like it would be. Oh, I'm going on patrol at the police. Saints Row. More of that healing stack. Has anyone beaten Ozma in FF9 before? I have. I did once ago in the PS1 version. I forget precisely what I did, but yes. I remember the finishing blow. I threw dark matter at him. I didn't learn Odin, but I thought I'd rather just beat him. I don't need Odin, necessarily. I asked some people who finished, they always say she's even harder than Omega and Shinryu. That Chronodia that you're talking about? Join my stream tomorrow morning, huh? What time tomorrow morning? I have my sister's wedding to go to tomorrow, and I have a lot of prep work. I don't know if I can make it work tomorrow, but what time would it be? F9 was so reward boring. I didn't even try. Ooh, basement. I don't know, somewhere between 9 Eastern. I don't know, if I'm awake and I'm not out of the house and I see you're on, Jonathan, I'll at least pop in and say hi. I mean, you gain nothing. Yeah, I agree. You gain nothing doing a lot of time-consuming side quests. How do I do that so often? Love FF9. Congrats your sister. Drink some Canadian beer for old Jess. Will do, Jess. I'm sure I'm gonna be a mess afterwards. So I will do that for you. Joel, Harv, I'm drunk again. I wanted to see you win the whole thing. Hey, Joel, how you doing? Other than drunk. Good. I beat the optional boss thing, Warmech, earlier. Now we're in the final dungeon, so...
You did jump in at a good time. You can at least see me beat this bastardly game. So I hope you got some good drunk monk cheese and we're in for a ride. Oh boy. Yeah. Get that drank on. This has actually been a fairly healing round of battle. In 10 minutes, we bring out the liquor. Oh, Raptor. Oh, cool. Raptors won another basketball, so we drink. Okay, good. I was actually watching a little bit of that game today. I was at Rocky's. I got their fish and chips special. But I left before it finished. So good. Yeah, the green screen. Yeah, my beard kind of has effects. I also have this other effect where you know how Final Fantasy bosses dissolve? You got me! It's not perfect, but you know. Yeah, good old Rockies. I tend to sleep all morning and sometimes into the afternoon. Mainly because there's nothing to do all day but play games. And use YouTube most of the time. Plus I'm more of a night owl. Oh, I hear you there with the night owl stuff. And I thought I was an odd one. No, I have the market cornered on odd, don't worry about that. MFG, I just hit 2 80-hit combos on Fighter Z. I take it that's quite a difficult task, Stanley. Congratulations. Oh, first time playing, too. Right on. Keep it up. But no, I like glitching with this green screen effect. The reason I can glitch with it is it's not actually a green screen behind me. It's the easiest way to explain it, like it's a green screen effect. But I found this video program called VCam. You can get it on the XSplit website, but you can use it through OBS if you want. I don't know if you still have to pay for it or whatever, but like, it usually works fairly well. I've come to notice if I wear a brighter shirt, I get less, like, flickering. So I might have to go out and buy more, like, really bright shirts. Ah, with Piccolo. Good choice. Warrior does 500 damage per attack with Excalibur. Monk hits 800 damage barehanded. Excalibur. Am I a joke? Am I a joke to you? Apparently so. Oh, we almost hit 1,000. Just gotta take the shirt off and rock the white chest. I don't want to blind you folks with my pale chest. Not the most tanned fellow. I've gotten pretty tanned in my day, but those days have long passed. Back when I was wrestling, I would hit the tanning beds like every other day and use this tanning lotion called Smoke. It was really good. It would tan you and make you not look orange. But you had to be careful with it because you could stain your hands really easily. If you, like, goop too much onto it. I follow this group called College Humor on YouTube, and they made a clip of Chaos while getting stole from a thief in FF1. They made fun of him. I've heard of College Humor, but I've never really watched them. It's cool, Harv. You should cover your face and just have a glorious floating beard streaming. I should. I've thought about doing that, actually. Like, if I got a green screen effect, like, have, like, put on a green... like, same color green shirt. Suppose I could paint my face the same color. Harv is the beard of Final Fantasy. Oh, thanks. If I was bigger, maybe I could pull it off anyway, but, Sid from Final Fantasy IV. Like, I got the beard down, but he's, like, pretty much a circle. Like a ball shape. I mean, I could build a costume around it. Although when I was playing Final Fantasy Tactics, someone recommended I should... Yeah, we broke 1,000. Recommended I should cosplay as, like, Dysadarg or Zalbag. I forget which one, but one of the Biov brothers. I saw that video. They mock Chaos with his younger pick. Oh, you need to go to bed, so good night, everyone. Alright, David. Well, thanks for dropping in, and I will catch you later. Have yourself a good night. Oh, hi, Lich. How are you? Why do you have normal music this time? This isn't normal Final Fantasy 1. You're supposed to have boss music. Maybe I... Excuse me, maybe I fight him if I walk on the spot. Just hit him a bunch. Beat his ass. I'm surprised he didn't dissolve after casting Flare on me. I'll cast Flare on you. I'll nuke you. Ow. Dysadarg looks like Mac tonight. Oh, what? Remember that? It doesn't ring a bell for me. The Four Fiends are stronger in the past. I guess they've lost power 2,000 years later. Gotten weaker. Or all the energy's being funneled to this spot, so that's why they're weaker. In any event, 500 experience. Lame. That nuke really, rocked my socks. Make my socks rocked. Oh, good. Amazing. Not this way. Oh, Moon mascot for McDonald's. Back in the day. I do not remember this, this mascot in question. Okay, so not that way. Go up, maybe? There's a door here. Are these things also stronger? Can't really tell you. Yeah, that's almost a geezer reference. Yeah, and one kill. What a stingy otaku hater skeleton Lich is. I guess so. Yeah, it's almost a geezer reference. I was probably around for it, I just don't remember, for whatever reason. Okay. I was worried this was going to be a short stream. I think we'll be okay. Although we're fighting the fiends, we're definitely getting along. So does that mean the Lich had two gil on him? Because generally in old RPGs, if you get killed, you lose half your gold. Does that mean the Lich had 1 gold, 2 gold? So we got its 1 gold off of it? These are the questions that keep me from getting in the really good schools. No, we would be in rough shape if we didn't have those healing things.
I must have had a red mage and a white mage. At least one of the times. No, I think what happened was... First time I played this game, I think what I did was red mage, white mage, black mage, fighter. Then the second time I played this, I think I played it on easy mode. Because I remember... in this game, being able to get more than 9 of the spells, which might be the case on easy mode. Or I'm just doing that thing again where I remember stuff wrong. Here we go. Must work the same job as Benjamin and receive 2 gil per year. Yeah, him and the Mystic Quest. Yeah, him and the Mystic Quest guy must work at the same job. For allowance. There's a door. What's here? Let's look. Oh, we're pretty much fully healed again. That's a relief. This area seems to be giving us a bit of a break. Oh. Protect cloak, eh? Shield, large cloak. Oh yeah, I have one of those, don't I? Yeah. You also wear one. Perfect. Yeah, more level ups. Ease us in a bit. Wouldn't mind if the encounter rate wasn't so high. Then again, I still would probably be trying to find more mech. Otherwise. Providence. There's a really out of the way spot. Then what was down those stairs? We'll find out, I guess. In but a moment. I'm falling asleep watching a stream. Well, if you fall asleep, don't worry about it. I'll consider it a job well done. Oh, good, money. Yeah, if you gotta pass out, by all means. I will speak to you later. God, those things are lifesavers. But not like the candy. Yeah, oh good money. Don't sound too excited there. Well, the reason I don't sound too excited is it seems like I can't leave this area. Where, if that's the case, I don't need money. Can I even cast Warp in here? I can. Okay, never mind. But no, I have, like, nothing to spend my money on now, so it's like... whatevs. Could use that 26,000 a while ago. Like I said, all I'm really interested in is the Masamune. And I'm pretty sure it's the final slot. There might be something decent, like I did find that Protect Cloak. It's good for the White Mage. I do appreciate in later Final Fantasy games where you have, like, the Gil Toss ability. Where it's like, what do you do with all this useless money? Throw it at the enemy and kill them. With ferocious Gil Toss powers. Oh, I love breaking 1,000. Yeah, screw the rules, you got money. I think I'm a gillionaire now. In essence. Got max money. I mean, I have 4 of those, but hey. What we need is, like, someone to train me. Where if you, like, get to the point where money is just useless, it's like, alright, give me all your money. Give me your max money and I'll, like, give you a couple levels or something. If you have literally nothing to spend all of that money on. Then it wouldn't be a waste. Yeah, you're so rich you can't carry any more money. It's an awful problem to have, I'm sure. If only it would start to overflow into real life. Maybe one of these days. Use the money, yeah, to level the enemies. I'll get right on that. Funny how strong that is, because I don't think there's anything in the game to tell you that that's a thing you can do. Like, take the weapon off and your monk suddenly becomes, like, Thor. What are you? Oh. Might have just been coincidental. I have 2 Sasuke's, I can use neither. Light Ninja Blade. It's a blade for light ninjas? Or just not a very heavy blade? Or it's a holy base. Holy Elemental. Holy Elemental Batman. So I guess this wasn't really worth the trip. Could've just went down the stairs. But I wouldn't gotten the Protect Cloak, so... Wondering if it'd be worth my while to re-equip the Ice Brand. Probably not really. I think more of these monsters would be afraid of me now that I've left, like, hundreds of monster carcasses in my wake. Why don't you use your fists? What do you mean? I am. For Mr. Dizzle, anyways. He's my monk. Oh, I can't tell you what I just read. I don't know what floor I'm on. We'll find out, maybe. Floor 2. Well, B2. 2. Yeah, B2. Not 2B, that's a different, that's a person. That's a robot. Android, cyborg. Whatever 2B is, I forget. Oh. Floor 90, yes. Floor 20, blaze it. why didn't I see that coming? Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Anyways, let's assault Marilith with magic, like ice. Like ice magic. I probably should have did... Nah, we're fine. Don't worry about it. Oh, excuse me. We'll get you yet, fiend. I'd smash. Yeah. I mean, her mouth would work perfectly fine, wouldn't it? A lot of hands. Sorry, I killed your date again. Damn it, I forgot until the last second. Eh. That's not anything? Okay. Well, that's nothing. Tricky ass game. It happens. Yay! Every so often you just kill your friend's date. It happens. Don't you love how a critical does less than your regular attack? Is it? I didn't even notice that. The damage system's so fucking stupid. But yeah, it's still a classic. Oh, it was very rough. But yeah, like, that magic sometimes. It can go anywhere from like 60 to 280 damage. Like, okay, what's with the fluctuation? Why don't you just consistently do, like, 200? Yeah, this game is a little funny with how it calculates damage, it seems like. Okay. Many of its bugs were only discovered years later. Like how in the original NES version, the what's it didn't work? The, like the elemental damage or what have you. You're in basement 3. If you are, then you should go north and left. North and left? I started north. Paper Mario and Final Fantasy. Same thing, kinda. Sorta.
Go left. Can't really north, but I can left, I think. Looking in those deep blue eyes. The upper left is a ladder. That's where I came from, though. I came from upper left. Yeah, white sharks apparently fly in the FF1 universe. Yeah, they seem to. You keep healing, but you bolt. You bolt. Hey, Clifford, how you doing tonight? Hey man, just returning home, what's up? I'm just trying to finish off Final Fantasy 1 here now. We are in the final dungeon. Making some pretty good progress. We just fought Marilith. Gotta find ourselves a Kraken here. Then we should be good. And that should be Final Fantasy 1 in a nutshell. But not like the Raptoons cartoons. If you guys haven't seen them. They're up to like Final Fantasy 9 now, I think. Raptoons. Final Fantasy in a nutshell. I don't want to fight him. How about actually do this? Playing a play Chrono Trigger? That'd be sweet, man. I've played Chrono Trigger before, but I am thinking about playing it again. Because I haven't played, like, the DS version, or the Steam version of it. The one that has the extra dungeon and stuff in it. I've never actually played that one, so I do want to. I just don't know when I will pull the trigger on it. The pun wasn't intended, but then I realized that I was going to make an unintentional pun, so I intentionally said it. But yeah, I'd like to play through Chrono Trigger again. That game's awesome. And playing the updated version would give me a good excuse. Okay. No, do that, then that, yeah. You ever play Chrono Cross? I have. I've streamed Chrono Cross, and I played it 2 other times before that. I really like Chrono Cross. I think that game's underrated. I feel like a lot of people who played Chrono Trigger then played Chrono Cross were like, this isn't Chrono Trigger. Even though Final Fantasy does, like, the exact same thing in the sense of the games aren't really tied together. You know, except for spoilers that I won't get into. Last time I played Chrono Trigger was about 5 years. Need to play it again. Oh yeah, for sure. It's always a good time to play Chrono Trigger. Classic. Masterpiece. One of my all-time favorite... Oh, hi, Kraken. I didn't expect you yet. Oh, I'm going the right way. Just, hold 3, because you're Kraken. Maybe I should be casting Nuke, but I kind of want to save it for Chaos. Yeah, it is a beautiful game. Backgrounds and the music. That did like nothing. I'm surprised how nothing that did. Sure. Chrono Cross is such a good RPG. I used to finish it many times when I was little, but I played Chrono Trigger years later, so I didn't understand much of the story. How much did that nuke do? Not even 200. How dare you still be alive? Maybe I could do something crazy like you actually use my magic. There we go. But no, it's definitely worth playing through Chrono Trigger again. If you're, like, really hankering for more Chrono Trigger, like, Flames of Eternity is, like, a fan-made thing. It's not perfect, but, like, might scratch that itch. That'll do for now. Am I gonna fight another Kraken? Okay. You even had a... what? You even had a drink command in FF1 original version? I don't remember that. I'm guessing that's for, like, potions or whatever. The time I played Chrono Trigger, I just figured out that you can make... Oh, Magus join your party. Yeah, so that was crazy in a good way. Yeah, it was. Good old anti-hero. Magus is so cool, and his music is so cool. When I hear his music, I'll still get goosebumps. I have the soundtrack for Chrono Trigger. Although I don't really listen to it a lot now. I should maybe throw it in the car again. Or, in the CD player, I mean. Alright. Yeah. Oh, hi. I guess I'm going the right way. Wind, I don't know, more bolt. Whatever you're weak to. I'm trying to mod a Chrono Trigger on it to make the player be able to finish the entire game without dying. Oh, without gaining EXP. That'd be worth a try. If you're really hankering for a challenge. Challenge. Hey, Secret Drone, what's up? Well, there's no Chrono Trigger. The Chrono Trigger is nearly perfect. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, Chrono Cross is really good. I don't have an issue with it at all. I mean, if I did have any issues with it, I don't remember, so couldn't have been that bad. Also the same dude that made the art for the game. Yeah, it's the same as Dragon Ball Z. That's right, and Dragon Quest. So for an anime geek as I am, that's awesome. Yeah, same. That definitely helped me back in the day. I was just such a big fan of his work. I love how I'm, like, barely paying attention to, like, one of the final bosses in the game. Look how far we've come. You ever played that spiritual successor to Chrono Trigger? I Am MegaHarv? I did, actually. Random MegaHarv trivia. That was actually the first game that I played on my channel that was donated to me. Yes, I did play it. It was not Chrono Trigger. I've played worse. But I feel like they really didn't realize the potential for it. Well, that was handy. Okay, well I'm gonna memo right here. Let's find this Masamune. What is it? I thought it was like in the upper corner. Are there monsters down here? It's not seeming like it. Was I just not correct about that? See that staircase, but I don't know if I trust it. Alright. Well, maybe that's where I came from, then. Okay, maybe it was on the last floor. Do I have to fight Tiamat again? Not that that really chaps my ass. Have you ever seen the anime Berserk or read the manga? No, I haven't really watched a lot of anime outside of Dragon Ball. Somehow. Does it suck? Eh. I Am Setsuna was kind of weak. Yeah, great Chrono Trigger copy gameplay. Yeah, the so-so story. What Secret Drone said is how I feel about it. This is Chaos Flame. I think I was just wrong. I didn't see it. And this floor was really short, so maybe it's this floor. Not that I really need it, but I want it, goddammit. On the upper floor, go... Huh? On the upper floor, go back left, and instead of going through the ladder, go down. I'm gonna retrace my steps. Yeah, we're gonna have to keep fighting Tiamat, aren't we? Yeah, whatever. I memoed, so worst case scenario. How about you cast this? No, this. Oh, I thought that... Why would I think that's for everybody? I don't have null wind. Well, fine, just keep doing that and... use nuke. Nah, I'll save nuke, actually. Oh, it is in this... okay. Cool. I'll just go the other way. Aha. Oh.
You didn't buy Steel or Haste? I did forget to... I did forget to get Haste. I think I have Steel. Unless I don't. Yeah, I have Steel. Let's do that then. Probably get us further than a little bit of nuke. Hey, DMT, how you doing tonight? Yeah, Haste breaks this first FF, yeah. Cast on one master and he one-shots anything. Yeah, it could help a lot against his hard defense enemies. Never did understand the character Toma and Chrono Trigger. They did make him seem way more important than he really was. That's... that one. You're gonna let me preemptive strike. One step, one battle. My favorite. Seriously, how epic does the story of Chrono Trigger get once you get the Zeal? Yeah. Oh, it's a wild story. Dream Team made it. Oh yeah, these things that make my party slow. Ah, Speedy, you were thumping around. Same. What was your party for defeating Lavos? Who did I use? Chrono, Frog, and Ayla, probably? I'm definitely an Ayla guy. He's Ayla all the way. Ooh, Purple Worm. No innuendo there. None whatsoever. Everyone loves Dragon Ball. Now the artist is part of the Dream Team. Never experienced Dragon Ball, though. I have a hard time recommending, like... There's just... so many episodes of it. I find it hard to recommend anything that has, like, hundreds of episodes. But, like, Dragon Ball is really nostalgic for me. I still want to watch all the Super, even though it's lackluster, I guess. Yeah. Oh, hi, Masamune. How do you compare to... Holy fuck. Well, you have it then. Yeah, it'll,
Well, yeah, if it's gonna be strong in the Excalibur, then yeah, there you go. Cool. Alright. I'm running from these things, because they're annoying to deal with. Dragon Ball here in South America is a huge deal. I prefer anime such as Cowboy Bebop, Berserker, Evangelion. I've seen a little bit of Cowboy Bebop, enough to know that it's good, but I didn't get hooked on it. Yeah, use Masamune and your spellcasters for max trolling. I had thought about doing that because I figured the Excalibur would be stronger for whatever reason. Yeah, Cowboy Bebop's the only anime I ever got into. Rank's pretty high in my book. I watched like 4 episodes of Full Metal Alchemist. I also bought the 2 games for PS2, which interestingly were made by Square. That's annoying. I guess I'm back now. Okay. That'll speed things along a little bit. But no, I was thinking about giving the Masamune to the White Mage. Guessing I can stack these. Oh, I thought it was my internet. No, no, you're good. Your internet provider must be a troll or something. I wouldn't rule that out. That's better. Getting, like, no experience for our efforts. Oh, come on. Well, I don't think I fought this Vampire Lord, so let's fight it anyway. Alright. Another memo. I don't even really need to heal, like, I probably should. Might not be the worst idea I've ever had in my life. Alright, now let's Raffle Stomp Chaos, shall we? Garland 2, or wherever he's at. Hi. Well, don't you look familiar? Don't remember me? It's Garland. Hi, Garland. What's up? 2,000 years into the future, you killed me. Yeah, and you're a real weakling, too. By the way. But the 4 great forces sent me back in time, thus resurrecting me in the past. Aw. The Wheel of Time revolves eternally. I sent the 4 fiends of chaos into the future. I shall once again send my future self into the past. Circle of Life. 2,000 years from now, I will lose all memory of the past. Okay. Now I will fight thee, but in that past I will be reborn yet again. Your life shall end here, and mine shall last forever! Is that right? Dragon Quest at least has the healing helmet. Yeah, that heals... Yeah, that heals you by counting steps. Yeah, time to get wrecked. Have you tried using the Masamune on one of the mages? No, I never tried using it as an item. What's it do as an item? Can I even use it? I don't know if I can use it if I'm equipping it. It doesn't look like it's letting me. You got me curious now. Holy flare, Batman. Aw. Yeah, it's about to get real. I'll find the healing equips working inside a battle. Yeah, but not outside. This is the final boss. Phase. Yeah, jump change. Remembering that makes your attack faster with haste casting and FF2. Oh, okay. I'll bear that in mind for Final Fantasy II. Probably better off just casting Steel. Alright, as far as time travel is concerned, the grandfather paradox is logical to me. Bugs me when people cast away this paradox. If any paradox makes sense to me, it would be the grandfather paradox. I presume you're talking about like what, like the Back to the Future thing, where like you're your own grandfather, basically. Well, granted, that's a little weird. Hypothetically, like, what paradox would that even issue? Like, if you were your own grandfather and you went back in time, that's like the perpetual, like, you're not disturbing anything. What I think. I should make use of null. You're right, I should. I mean, if he survives this route. You are like the Terminator. Yeah. Do this. No more monkeying around. Not a moment too soon. Look at you actually having hit points. Love this battle theme, but Chaos is such low HP in this version that you can barely note it. Yeah, I'm kinda getting the gist. I saw them on the ground, I'm like, pardon me. We can do it! Thank you, Kool-Aid Man, we can do it! Kinda screwed myself with my, I thought the fight would be over already. I don't even have Cure 3. Shit. Alright, everyone lives. Heal Chaos. What game are you gonna plan to play next? Next game on tap will be Final Fantasy II. Japanese 2, which I've never actually played all the way through. So I'm curious to see if I'll even like it this time around. It's the only Final Fantasy that I played and didn't beat. Well, I didn't beat X2 either, but that's a little different in my mind. Got deleted. File got deleted, and I was like, thank you, Stanley. Another recent movie tries to make the grandfather paradox null and void, saying that if you kill a version of yourself 4 years ago, future time-traveling version of yourself will not disappear. Boom. I enjoyed Final Fantasy II. Very different, was entertaining. The time loop was severed at last. The battle spanning 2,000 years came to an end and peace prevailed. Hey, William. Chicks are hot in Final Fantasy X2. The light of the four crystals revive the wind, water, earth, and fire. What was I gonna say? Hogwash. Yeah, that is hogwash, I agree. But no, I heard about it all began with a trivial misunderstanding. But it was enough to open Garland's heart to darkness. Yeah, Final Fantasy II, I guess, is like a pretty dark game as far as Final Fantasy goes. His hatred swelled with the four forces of nature, and from it were born the four fiends of chaos. Evil swallowed the world, plunging all into darkness. Okay, good job time for 2. I thought 2's leveling system was awful. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, leave the chocobos alone. That was my first FF I finished. I guess it was the second that I finished more. That is now past. The stuff of legends, thanks to the courage and strength of the 4 warriors, all has been set right again. The warriors will travel in time. Once more, the world to which they returned will be restored to its natural state. What else was I gonna say? Yeah, and I read about how exactly the end of the game unfolds. So I'm intrigued by that. Princess Sarah, Queen Jade, and even Garland will be there, oblivious to what happened in that time. Twisted dimension. But when did it all begin? With Final Fantasy I. The source of the chaos lay in a strand of time that looped around to connect 2,000 years. 4 warriors were chosen by the very forces that had plunged the world into darkness. These 4 forces were the key to banishing the darkness's wheel. What about the game's secret of mana? Is it good? Oh, it is good! And when everything was over, the memory of the 4 warriors' journey to the past was destined to be lost forever. 2's music was great, though. I'll hear that soon enough, I suppose. But their deeds will survive in people's hearts as legend. The tales will be passed down for generations to come. Dwarves and elves, dragons, people who reach for the stars, all will cherish the tales. The warriors are returning, traveling back from the world 2,000 years past. The memory of their journey, buried deep within their hearts, they will carry on their lives and watch over the world. 23 flavors in all, oh yeah! Never forget, the light of this world must always be guided in the right direction. Dr. Ray? If it goes astray, darkness will come again, and again, and again. At least 15 times. A crystal shines within every heart. Wouldn't that cause a blockage? A crystal gleams within your heart, too. For you are the one who fought the battle spanning 2,000 years. Me? It was me? Oh. Spoiler alert. It was me. This whole time. May the world be blessed with light for eternity. Please. Please do. There's a bad thing about Secret of Mana. It's the irritating boss music. Now, I like the boss music, but I get how it can be a little too frantic for somebody. Genova wasn't really darkness. Imagine having all 23 flavors, doing a suicide drink with all the flavors. Oh yeah, I bet it would be, yeah, it'd be, or brown, black or brown. Great stream, Bearded One. Catch you next time. Peace, everyone. Later, Jess. Thanks for stopping by. I will catch you later. Enjoyed the stream. Thank you, Michael Peterson. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I definitely, as you would expect from Final Fantasy I definitely had some rage moments, but it's still fun to play again after all this time, and you guys seem to enjoy it too. Once we grew up, it kind of, the game stopped being so ball-busting. Well, really, it was more once we found, like, a healing staff, when things really started to change. You know, outside of the stuff I couldn't find, but thank you for helping me through it. Thank you, Clifford. Hey, Dark Soul. I did kill Warmech. It took me, like, an hour to find him. It was approximately, like, an hour, 40 minutes into the stream before we found him. But we found him and we beat him first try. Barely.
But we did it. Thankfully. Was the monk cool? The monk was definitely MVP. Like, once we got going, he was doing 1,000 damage, and I didn't even use haste. I didn't even buy haste. Or else he would have been even more broken. But hey. I was deceptioned by the fact that they spent a lot of CGI in the opening. Yeah, but not had the same care at the ending. I kind of understand that, though, because no matter what, more people are gonna see the opening of a game than the ending. So I can kind of understand when a company decides, like, how they're gonna budget out a game. They're probably gonna focus more on the beginning. Although it's nice to have a, well-crafted ending, too, as a reward. Great playthrough from when I joined. A sub since then, so I'll be here for Final Fantasy II. Great, Joshua. Hope to see you then. I probably won't be streaming Saturday. Unless I have a spare hour sometime tomorrow, which I wouldn't count on. Chances are I will be back Sunday to start Final Fantasy II. Yeah, monks are the bomb. Good luck, have fun with FF2. You can break the game if you do it early on. I don't know how broken I will make the game, just since I've never actually beaten it before. I think I'll give myself a healthy head start. And just see how much I can coast off of that. If you do it normally, it'll frustrate the hell out of you. Probably. Like, at the start of the game, I'll do the whole... Because I guess you can also, like, go to attack a monster, then cancel it, and it kind of counts as an attack, like it's a glitch. I don't know if it's the same in the PS1 version. At HP, I'll beat the ever-loving crap out of my guys. Get a bunch of hit points, at least. All these lovely people helped bring us this version of the game. See you Sunday then, dude. Hopefully one day you will stream Chrono Trigger. Yeah, I'll probably stream it again before crazy amount of time goes by. I'll know when the time's right. I'll feel it. I like how the way that the black bars go kind of connects with the way I have the screen tilted. I didn't do that on purpose, but I like it. Yeah, I'll see you then, Clifford. Have a good night. Speedy, we did it, buddy. We did it, Speedy. Speedy, come here, buddy. Oh, come on, dude. Come on, buddy. Hey, buddy. We did it, Speedy. We did it. We did it. We beat Final Fantasy 1 in Warmech. We did it, buddy. Oh, boy. Good Speedy the cat. Good fella. Good fella. Yeah, Final Fantasy 1. I don't know where I would really rank this in all of the Final Fantasies. To be honest, I'd probably put it in, like, the lower half of them. Like, I enjoyed myself, but... I mean, there's 15 of them. Some of them have to be at the bottom. 2 will probably wind up being, like, the very bottom for me, but we'll see how I feel about it. Depending how worn out Final Fantasy 2 makes me, I might do 3 after. We'll see. There's a small part of me that wants to see how many Final Fantasies I can play in a row before I get sick of it and have to stop. Speaking of have to stop, this is the end. When is Fire Pro? It won't be this week. Probably next week, because I actually ordered my capture card and it's supposed to come in this week. I think FF3 system is the worst. I remember liking it back in the day, but I might not feel that way about it anymore. Anyways, I'm gonna wrap this up. So thank you so very much for joining for Final Fantasy 1. Probably won't see you tomorrow, but hopefully I'll see you Sunday for either a scratch ticket or for Final Fantasy 2. So don't forget the lard, and have a good one. Or a good 2. It didn't really work like I wanted.